So I'm standing with Thomas, and we are out at Sebright in their display gardens. And Thomas, today we're going to talk about some great plants for shade, some really dependable ones. Hostas, of course, have to be one, right?
It's hard not to talk about hosta when you're talking about shade. This is a really nice variety called Mount Tom, and I really like it because each leaf is really different in that the varying degrees of variegation on it. It'll get a bigger leaf than this yet, so this is a really nice quilted waffling on the leaf. It gets to about 3.5 feet tall and probably about 4 feet across when it's mature, so it's a very large hosta.
And we've talked about this before. You have it in a pot, which for big trees, lots of roots, bad soil, pots and hostas, great thing.
Yes. The hostas in a pot is just wonderful because they look great in containers. They mound down, they partly cover the pot, so if you have an area where you've got lots of tree roots, you can put hostas in decorative pots, and when they're fully leafed out, you can't even tell there's pots there. It looks like just a
beautiful plant.
Yeah, exactly.
And then let's talk about one of my favorite ferns.
Okay. Yeah, there's one called Dray's Dagger, and it is fantastic to about 3 feet tall and has all these wonderful clusters of crests at the end of the fronds that look like tassels hanging out on it, and it can grow in pretty much full sun as well as full shade, and very vigorous to about 3.5 feet tall.
And do I remember seeing one of those in a pot as well in your garden here too?
We have a Cristata the King in a pot, but the Dray's Dagger beside it is in the ground.
And both of them are stunning.
They're wonderful, yeah, and ferns in pots are also wonderful.
Right. So now we have a couple more, and I want to go over and show people.
Okay.
So let's walk on over there.
Sounds good.
Okay, now I'm with Thomas in a different part of the display garden. And Thomas, let's talk about a hardy begonia here.
Yeah, people don't really think about begonias as being hardy, but this is one called Begonia grandis, and it's very hardy. Here it's been through 10 winters probably without any trouble at all. And it gets to about 3 feet tall, and what I really like about it is is the backs of the leaves.
Stunning.
This really gorgeous red, and the way it holds them on the plant when the sun is shining, especially when it's getting low in the afternoon, it's just spectacular.
It really is. And they have a kind of a pink bloom.
Yeah, kind of a pink bloom, but yeah, you don't think about hardy begonias, but it's another nice texture, cool plant for the shade.
And then right at our feet is, I have to say, it's one of my favorite plants that's come around in a while.
I have to agree with you.
And it's Visia. Tell me about this beauty.
Okay, this is Visia, and it is an evergreen shade perennial. And I always think that it doesn't really look real. It looks like it's fake, or something that you've bought at a department store, as a plastic
as a plastic plant. It does.
But it's this wonderful evergreen foliage. And in the wintertime, the only difference between how it looks and how it looks now is that it gets a wide kind of a purple edge around the outside of the leaf. So it's spectacular year round. And these are the little blooms. They're fairly insignificant on it, but still it adds another dimension to the plant. And it's an easy, super vigorous grower. Never looks bad. You don't have to really ever clean it up very much at all. It's just
and I can tell you that I've even grown it in hanging baskets.
Oh, that would be good.
3 years now, and it's stunning because it's one of the few evergreen things in the wintertime in a basket.
Yep. It can also be used as mass planted as a ground cover.
Wonderful. Well, there you have it. So if you have some shade and you might have some worries about it, go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to their website. Come on out and get all the best shades you might ever want in your shade garden. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, William.